relay that message. I can try anyway.
He's weird like that.
Yeah, a bit strange like that.
He's my freak.
I feel like we need to get John being odd on camera at least once for YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
They've not seen it.
No, I know they've not.
And he doesn't do the Wednesday thing where he throws his head back and has visions. That would freak us right out.
Hey, how many spirits are here with us at the moment? That was me. 4. Is there any females here? Spirits, female spirits? 3.
But I thought it went 4, 8, 10 when you were saying this.
I thought it was going up in.
Well, this is quite a random question. Is the lady of the house here with us? Is the lady that would have owned the hall or been the custodian of it, are you here? That's inconclusive, I think. I get the impression, sort of like, what I've got coming through, and I don't know if it's relevant, it's almost like whoever's here, 3 females, almost like the motherly figure and 2 siblings, daughters.
See, it's funny that you're asking about the lady of the house, because do you remember at Irwood Hall when me and Vicky were like we can feel something pulling our posture?
That's what I'm getting.
I can feel.
from one of them.
I feel like I'm being scolded almost for not standing proper.
But
Properly.
yeah, don't disappoint her. But I don't know if she likes to entertain, and if she does a shit job, she loses status.
Yeah.
Almost like she's got a position to uphold in the community. So I wonder if that's where disappointed's.
If the lady of the
Tricky
house
smart.
is here with us, can you come forward and introduce yourself? We're disappointed that we've been left here standing.
We're cold, thirsty. Door.
Which door?
That was a response to what came out, but I don't know what it said. No.
Where's the lady of the house? Can you come forward and show us, please? Introduce yourself. My name's Ralph. What's your name?
Dawn.
Dawn.
Dawn. So I wonder if that first one wasn't Dawn, it was Dawn.
Dawn, is that you? Is that you? Is that your name? Is there anyone else here?
We seem to get that everywhere we go though.
We're going to introduce ourselves properly, all of us, and then can you introduce yourself afterwards? So I'll start with me. My name's Ralph.
My name's John.
My name's Chelsea.
And my name's Kim.
Hiya.
What's your names?
Dawn again.
Dawn, yeah, and a different.
Someone. Dawn, can you come forward? Hello.
Yes.
Can you see me? Can you see my aura? Can you tell me what colour it is, please? If you guys hear colours, let me know.
I heard pink, blue, white.
I didn't hear any of them. I just heard warm.
I thought I heard something say personal.
It is personal. You're correct.
He doesn't mind sharing it with us here.
These are my friends and family.
Can you say what colour it is? What colour is John's aura?
Crimson?
I thought it said can't see them, red.
Red's not good.
Crimson's a shade
You
of
don't want
red.
Your aura can change with your moods and what you're sensing and feeling if you've, I don't want to say if you've got psychic abilities or whatever, but if you can feel, if you're sensitive or you feel certain things, your auras can change like your moods, so you'll come across as different. Do you know what I mean? But you can see certain auras around certain spirits that will constantly be there, and they will tell you what sort of spirit you're negative, suicidal, how they've passed over and what they sort of represent now.
Okay,
If they communicate that. But an aura is usually a good thing to notice. Right?
I thought I saw something move down there.
To where that gap is.
Yeah, towards the gap.
You guys keep doing the necrophonic.
That's John, right, the light off. Just switch, just to your left. That's it, where that bench is. Did you just go near the bench?
Did Ralph see you?
Yeah, between where those benches are, John.
There.
Point your torch forward towards the tree line. Starts back there and went to your right. Did you go between the benches? Did you go between the benches? Dog's barking in the background, so that is not. I'm just going to stop this 1 second.
No, keep it going.
Okay, started it again. Yeah?
You can see your torch.
Right. Can they tell me what names are on this bench?
Can you tell me the names on the bench where John is? Can you give me the name on the bench? We don't want to sit on it or anything. Can you give me the names?
John? Sit on it a second.
John sat on a bench. What's the name on the bench? What names? More than one name.
Please tell us.
Can you tell us the names? No. Doesn't sound like it's gonna, John.
Nice try. What is it?
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna give this a rest a minute. We're gonna say bye for now.
Bye.
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 There's definitely nothing there.
All we got through when we was asking for names was sit down.
Sit down.
That's why I told you to sit, see if they'd give us something with you sat on it.
Yeah, there's two names on it.
What were the names?
Trevor and Peter Buxton.
You got nothing like that. It was fleet. Do you know if it had been the daytime?
Yeah.
I would have turned around and gone. It was like a crow flying really low level.
Okay, so it wasn't big.
No,
Right,
no,
okay.
it wasn't big. It wasn't big, but it happened so quick. It was lightning quick.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I mean, Yeah, I mean, sceptically, you could turn around and say, was it an animal? But it's jet black and it moves really quick.
If
I
it-
mean, theory suggests that, I mean, one of the hardest things, or the golden goose as it were, in paranormal investigating is a manifestation. Oh, sorry, bud. But a lot of what we do see, and what other investigators have seen as well, is what we call corner of the eye syndrome, where it's a quick poof and it's gone. But you see things that often in the corner of your eye, it must be something in it, surely.
Yeah.
There's got to be, hasn't there?
Thing is, we've never get enough to verify.
That's the problem.
It's always the verification of it, and that's what we like to do, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. That's the frustrating
Yeah.
part.
So
Even if for another half a second we could get a glimpse of this thing,
yeah,
but it's just so fleeting a lot of the times.
And it's never on camera.
No.
it'll be interesting to see if that mist thing was, because Chelsea was pointing down.
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to move up to the next level? Cat ball's going off. Yeah, or Ralph.
Do you want me to?
Thank you. My
I'll have
hands
a
are just
spot.
really cold.
Find a bin and put it in. There's always one that's a pain in the arse. Bin it.
It's not. Is it not working?
Oh,
is it?
no, it's on.
Cat ball.
Cat ball, I've got that on camera.
I'm not moving. You saw me not moving,
That
yeah?
one worked when I got over there, and now it's gone off again. Oh, it's on again.
Thank you if you're here. That's fantastic. Keep them lights going. Keep the energy from us into both of these lights. That's fab, thank you. Don't get too close to the cat ball though.
Try and be in camera shot.
We'll give you a little bit of space to try and make sure you can get that going, but thank you. Do appreciate it. Oh Jesus.
You alright?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Nothing, just my nose.
Running? I have tissues.
No, it's not running. It feels like I've just been punched in it.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Probably
You know when.
deserved
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's fine. Please come forward, whoever's here, my back aching and all.
Mine's okay.
I am falling to bits, so it's probably not paranormal. Use the energy of the team and please put it into that ball again. Set that ball off for us once more. That was fab. You've just done that twice. And you did it once down there, you actually moved the ball. Please don't go away now.
Well, we've got the bigger light that's on the wall. You can set that off.
Do you dislike the moonlight?
Why did you say that?
Because it's every time it goes out like clear
Yeah.
that we seem to lose whatever's going on. Then as soon as the clouds put a bit of a shadow over us,
What's so?
that's when we seem to get something. But then the clouds cover the moon and they don't seem to move for ages.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it clears,
Whoever's here,
it's windy again.
please come forward. Don't go quiet if you're the spirit that Ralph saw at the bottom. Person or the spirit, the lady, the house that we can hear moving about us. Down on the central area, that was fab. But you seem to have gone a bit quiet again apart from that cat ball. Come forward. Show us that you can do it again. Please. It's a bit hard to set off because it's crap.
More impressive though.
Yeah.
If you don't want to disappoint us, that's the one to move.
But you've seen these lights won't hurt you, these cat balls. They don't mean any harm, we don't mean any harm. So please come forward. I've still got that pain in my gut at the moment.
Well, why don't you go back to the mining bit? After that, the mining.
Because that dissipated and I seem to have these three women in this grand stately home. When did this disappear, Ralph? 1800s?
I don't know. I've come with minimal information because I wasn't expecting to be here.
Yeah, it might be worth looking.
Well, you've
Sort
got the
of.
boards up there, but because all the rain was on it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you couldn't get more like
you go up and
impromptu
see
if we
Hacking?
tried.
No, we'll have a look on the way out. I don't know. It just feels that sort of era. You know, when you've got that grandiose.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I think that would have been around the time where for the
Can the hosts of the house
well-to-do-
come forward, please?
well-to-do upper class people,
Can the host? We come to see the hosts. Where are the hosts today?
the women specifically, would be their days would literally be filled with entertaining other noble women.
If the
And it
hosts
would be
don't come
big
forward in a
thing if
minute,
they didn't do a good job.
That's
we-
what
we-
I'm getting.
They'd be talk of the town.
we're gonna
It'd
leave.
be,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and tell
when
everyone
like social
how bad it
media.
is.
but in person.
earlier on when I said about status, that's what I meant. They have this. What's the right words I'm looking for? Where they've got this thing they must portray their character in town. They're a very well-to-do family.
It's that sort of Downton Abbey.
That sort of thing, yeah. But
They-
the three ladies that I'm picking up on, like you say, it seems to be a lady of the house and two daughters, or two. They could be.
Nieces,
They
cousins,
could be her
sisters.
sisters. Young lady. She's very much the mother figure. And them two are younger. Not kids, adults, but younger than her. But she's not old for a mother either. I suppose in them days it wouldn't be. I'm not talking old.
Yeah.
She's still quite young. 30s.
I was just thinking probably 30s. And then
Yeah, you just get. I'm picking up on this sense of these three people, this grandiose but entertainment, and they've got to maintain this status.
Come forward and maintain the status then.
There was a knock behind you, Ralph, when you said that. Is that why you feel that we might be disappointed? We might go away and tell people how bad your hospitality's been? Of course we might. You've not shown us much since we've been up here. I mean, down there it was alright, we started to enjoy ourselves, but up here it's been a bit poor. Can you show us something more? Because we're going to be leaving soon.
We don't believe him. We're going to tell everyone how bad it was.
Yeah, tell them not to bother coming. It's not worth it.
Not worth it. No, we'll find somewhere else to have a gathering.
Yeah, I think so.
we'll go join the witches in the woods.
Yeah.
They burn things.
Yeah. Still got a little twinge in my tummy. It's almost feels like cramps. Ooh, I wonder if somebody was poisoned.
Poisoned or pregnant?
Poison. Just had a flash of. I
You poisoned?
I
You've
don't
been
know what it
using
was, but it's almost like.
rat poison or arsenic.
No, it was a liquid in a. You know, like you'd get a crystal. What's it called?
Vial.
No, not a vial.
Decanter.
Decanter. It's like a decanter, and
Drink.
whatever was in it was off. It was bad. But that's all I got. And I wonder if somebody's ingested something which they shouldn't have done.
Do the women that you're sensing have any relation to a bad man or any connection to a bad man?
I can only get them three. I don't know. Or it's almost like this. You know, like you said, that they would really get knee deep in trying to entertain people. I think that's why all I'm getting is because this is like everything to them. They've got to project it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Would you like some context on why I asked the question I did?
A bad man, yeah.
Around Victorian era, that it became very popular. There was a well-known lady for selling a vial, and it was known as like the husband remedy or something. And it was for women to give abusive male family members. It mimicked the symptoms of a heart attack or something, or made them really ill. And it was like a slow, I think it might not have been a heart attack, I think it might have been a slow death, so they just gradually got iller and iller and iller until they passed away. Don't know if it's relevant because I am tired and it is cold, but my entire body is just gone like stone cold.
I think on
like, you know how normally you still feel warm in your armpits?
we can do call
Dead
it.
cold.
Yeah, I think so, mate. I mean, I'm not saying my tummy ache or whatever, this cramp is paranormal, but when I first mentioned it, I got this little flash of this decanter, and whatever was in it was off.
We've hit a bit of a flat spot now. I think we're all getting cold because we stood still.
Right, guys, we're going to call that a wrap, I think. It's getting far too cold out here, and the bottom was flat, the top is flat. The middle was great, and then you saw we had the cat ball going, but just getting this odd picture repeated over and over again, I don't know what it means, so I don't know if we're going to get any more out here. What do you guys think? We've not been out overly too long, a couple of hours I think. What do you think?
I'd like to come back with a bit more prepared.
Yeah, I mean, we wasn't supposed to come here, was we?
Yeah, if we have a look at the map on the board.
Yes.
And depending on what that tells us, maybe bring Ralph's dowsing rods next time. And we can try and figure out which part of the layout is the room that you're seeing.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, if we had the map, we might find out what these side rooms are as well.
Just say
Do
on
a
those
bit more
boards.
research into it.
Yeah, that's a good
I think we've just
Yeah.
come here too unprepared.
We
It might be,
We
it might be
weren't
something
supposed
that
to
we
be
each
here.
go in a room if we know what they are.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And do something like that.
Bring more equipment next time, I think,
Yeah.
as well, bud. We expected a small wood, so minimal equipment was necessary for what we got. Turned out we ended up here instead, so we've made the best of what we can, I think.
Yeah.
Anything from you, Ralph, before we shoot off?
No, I think it was a good introduction to the place, and I think it's built the foundation moving forward for future investigation. So
More equipment and, like you say, a little bit more prepared, more information, I think next time
Yeah.
would be good. But yeah, interesting. So thank you guys for joining us. Sorry it's taken so long, but you will be seeing us on a lot more regular basis, and the rest of the team as well. Have yourself a lovely 2023, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.